Sport Park. It's your park. Come play.
Hey everyone, nearly ready to go live. We're back. Woo, that's loud. Woo, woo, woo. Better. Whoa. Feels weird.
Stay connected and for your business to become a real presence in Southwest Sydney.
Ready to rock and roll, Lily?
Member of the Liverpool Chamber of Commerce and Industry today. Visit liverpoolchamber.org.au. SWR 99.9.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. And we just want to say good evening to Miss Ellie. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good, you're good, and you're back on board with us. Yes. You don't want to say anything?
Yeah, thank you for the condolences.
That's cool. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for sending your beautiful condolences. We paid respect to Ellie last week and her family. But we're back on board tonight, and we've got another crazy show with all spirit and you know, the angels and whatever else we can pull in here tonight. So welcome back to the show, guys. Love and light to you all. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, where we're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR, iHeartRadio, as well as Omni Studio. And Nelly did it. Nelly just pointed at me. She's going, yep, look, I just got through that one. Because we're on 2 radio stations. We're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10, and we're here every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well on a different radio station. So I have this little routine, you know, when you get into a habit and you say the same thing, and I think, well, it just flows off the tongue about the other radio station, but I can't say that on this one, of course. But welcome back to the show, guys. We had a week off and we're back here. Like I said, if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit, and that is without tarot cards. This is my desk. There you go. Nothing on my desk. And it's kind of like a remote viewing sort of thing that I get, or psychic and mediumship. So psychic is past, present, and future, and medium is the past loved ones or your past loved ones that come through and talk to me through my right side of my brain, which is your subconscious mind. So your left side of your brain is your conscious mind, the logical part, the one that's actually thinking and listening to me right now. But the subconscious brain is your right side brain, and that's the one that talks to spirit. Talks to spirit. Talks to spirit, and it always is doing something in the background. So your subconscious mind controls your breathing when you're asleep, your heart rate, your blood pumping around your whole body, etc., etc. So that's what happens with the subconscious mind. And we're 104 shows in here at the SWR 99.9 FM radio station. Currently, we've done 468 live shows tomorrow. Tonight is 468 live shows. Tomorrow night is 469 live shows. We're nearly up to 470 live shows, and that's 2 hours. So that is a lot of readings. And we worked out a couple of weeks ago that it's probably around between the 27 to 30,000 free mini readings. They're just mini readings. That's why there's so many. But I can push out probably 30 to 35 if I go really strongly with spirit in 1 2-hour sitting. So that's pretty cool, and I'm happy with spirit when he does that. But most of the time we can have a chat about something, or guidance, or, you know, just motivation. And my background's in personal training as well, so I have a few hobbies, the project management side, and the studying the law stuff, as well as the real estate and health and here. So it's 5 things. I thought, well, when I got sick with cancer, I said, I might as well just go and do everything I love and become qualified at everything I love and learn it. And that's what I did. So, and here I am today, and I put all my hats on. I try and do my best to help people around the world. I have a gift. I was very blessed to be able to get through cancer going back, it'll be 18 years ago now. So September was 18 years, and I'm a survivor, and I believe that the gift that I was given by the Creator, I have to share that back to people around the world. That's why we stream live across 7 to 8 platforms when we go live every show. So my software is capable of doing that, which is really cool. And we're here tonight. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to the main page where I can see everybody there. It's Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and that is the main page on Facebook. I have the YouTube page and etc. Everything else. I just want to say good evening also to Miss Ellie's parents. Good evening to the parents of Miss Ellie. And they had a tough week the last couple of weeks, and just sending my condolences to them. As well as I just want to say good evening to Alan and Anne-Marie. It was Alan's birthday. My dear friends, my beautiful friends, we all met up last night and went to the Comedy Just for Laughs at the Opera House, which was brilliant. And then today we met up again and had lunch at the Fiddler because we were all celebrating 2 birthdays. So happy birthday to Anne-Marie and Alan as well. I've also got Christabel. So I wanted to share something with you. I went and saw Christabel last weekend. Now, for people who don't know Christabel was one of my followers, and she kind of went missing in action for a little while. And her husband contacted me about a year ago, and I did a reading for him, and it was just, things just didn't seem right at the time. And I'll post this up on my page. I wanted to share this first before I post it up. And now Christabel was had a severe stroke. It debilitated her, and the fight was still there. I saw the fight still in her. I saw that she still had the survival mode in her. But when I went and saw her in hospital, I had Spirit saying one thing in my head, but from what I was seeing, I was kind of second guessing myself with Spirit. However, this lady, she has gone above and beyond the medical, world. She's defeated all odds. This lady, when I went and saw her, she was not talking. She could only, when I got there, she was so happy to see me that all she could do was cry for an hour or two. I was struggling to keep the tears back myself. And then all she could say to me was thank you. And her husband was so happy because he said that this is the first time she's ever put 2 words together since she had the stroke. And she'd had part of her brain, like the skull, taken out as well, because she was just, the brain was so swollen from the stroke. It was very, very, sad for the entire family. She just had a 6-week-old baby as well. But I can honestly tell you, my spirit, my angels, whatever it was, I held that lady's hand, and I put as much energy from myself into Christabel to help her, to whatever I could take from the spirit world or from anywhere in the universe, I could actually give to her. And I prayed for her, and I silently prayed for her while I was holding her hand and gave her the energy of me through her hand. Somehow, I don't know how, but it felt really good to do that. And to this day, I went and saw her last weekend, and it almost brings tears to my eyes because it was just so cool. I spoke to her husband the week before, and I said, "Oh, how's Christabel going?" And he said, "Well, let me just hold on a second, Lesley." And so he puts her on the phone, and I couldn't believe it. She was actually speaking to me on the phone, and I went and saw her last weekend. And sure as ever, this lady is talking now, and she's walking, and she's trying to get herself upstairs. One side's still a little bit uneasy, but that lady has got the motivation and the drive of, there's no way that any, a herd of animals would stop this lady from doing what she wants to do. And it's just absolutely brilliant. And I want to share, the people on the listeners can't see the photo, but I want to share with my followers online. And this is me and Christabel. This is the beautiful lady that I shared with last weekend. And it's really bizarre because I get there and she's all in black and I'm all in black. And she had black pants on. I had black pants on. She had a black top on. I had a black top on. And it was just really cool. And I just absolutely loved seeing her smile. She had the most amazing smile. And every time I said to her, it just lights up your face. And I'm just going to leave her on my phone until the phone drops off here. And it goes into, closes off. And it's just made me so happy to see somebody that has tried so hard in 1 year to get the best physios, the best of everything that the husband could possibly find for her. And sure as ever, she's on her journey to, and I said to her husband as well that she would be feeding the baby. I can see her walking. I can see her talking. He was terrified. He didn't know what to do, the poor fella. And I said, don't lose heart, just have patience, and believe in the faith of the Creator, and you will see a massive change in this lady. And it's going to be determination and the ability to defy all odds of the medical system that told her that she'd never be able to talk again, that she'd never be able to walk again. And they're telling her now that it's a miracle. And I said, well, you can't really say it's part of a miracle. I'm just saying, well, and they looked at me like in shock as if to say, wow, what is it then, And I said, well, it's them being wrong, because this lady, they never saw the drive. They never saw the survival mode in her. And that's what made her the person that she is. And she's such an inspiration. I just totally respect the fact that she's trying so hard to get her life back on track and to actually, be the mother of her child. And she's just had a, 6-week-old baby at the time a year ago. So the baby's just turned 1 and he's very cute. I haven't met the baby yet. He wasn't there when I went there last weekend, but I'm just so proud and so happy and so grateful that my spirit I can just trust my spirit, because I knew straight away that the drive was there. And but when you see someone so like just stuck in bed, they can't move, they can't talk, they can't do anything, and they're just crying all the time, it just broke my heart. And I just prayed to God that, or the Creator, whoever it is out there, I prayed, and sure as ever now she's actually walking and talking, not completely fluently, but she's talking and she's just amazing. So I salute you there, Christabel. Take my hat off to you and bow to you, lady. You need red carpet, lovey, and you're doing an amazing job. So keep it up, and God bless you. That's what I want to say as well. So if anyone out there is suffering, or if they've got any issues, with their health, you haven't got anything if you haven't got your health. I'm a pure survivor myself of cancer. So, but going forward, we don't look back. And that's one thing that I loved about what her husband said was, if anybody walks into our home and they're negative, Les, he said, they're out the door as fast as they walk in. I said, well, that is the best thing I've ever heard, because you cannot afford to have negative, toxic people around you. And it's just insane if someone wants to live a life with someone that is negative, or that is toxic, or that is, deliberately ruining the peace and harmony in a home, because everybody, the soul loves the peace and harmony. And this is where, this couple, this beautiful marriage has flourished, because the husband is just 100% behind his wife, and that's where it's supposed to be. And I'll leave that there. I can harp on how beautiful and amazing they are, but I will start the show and say good evening to everybody on the live page. And of course, we also have Michelle Coburn and Jill Polglaze here in fine form. Now, I just want to make an announcement too, that yesterday was Miss Michelle Coburn's birthday, Ellie. So we need to, I wonder if you can find a happy birthday song in there or something. Or we can just sing happy birthday. Happy birthday, Michelle, because I don't think my singing is very good. It's just, no, maybe we'll just give that a miss. Sorry, Michelle. We'll have to just play a song for you if we can find one. But Michelle's birthday, I'm sure she was loved and cherished yesterday, as she should. She was 21 again, and she's probably laughing her head off at me. And I hope David spoilt you too, Michelle. So, but I'll be going down probably next few weeks, coming down to see you and Dave down there, just to say hi and go for a drive. It'll be really nice to go down the South Coast. So. But welcome to the show, guys. Like I said, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. Post up your question. Don't give me any answers. Don't give me any information. A lot of people come on my page and they constantly go, oh, I had Fred Bear that passed away in September of 2000 and whatever it was, 72, or, blah, 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 1972, 2004. Whatever it is, but I don't need to know that. I just want your question, guys. I just need to know the question. Don't write in any numbers. My numbers are on point. I want spirit to do all the work. So And it's important that you don't tell me anything, because I love to push my spirit to make sure that he's doing the right thing, and that we're not just going by an assumption of whatever you've written on my page. That's the difference between me and others. And then also, I just want to say too, it's about time. Did you see that thing on, I think it was on maybe Tuesday, Ellie, where there was a group of apparently psychic fake mediums that got busted, and the cops have charged them for fraud. So because they were using, apparently they confiscated the tarot cards and the crystal ball. I don't know what they're going to do with the crystal ball or the tarot cards unless they can read them, but that's a bit weird. But and apparently these people were scamming there was a group of them, and they were scamming a whole lot of other people. So, but anyway, that's it has to come out sooner or later. So if you're scamming someone, then don't, because you will get caught. I mean, how many times has my page been, copied, and my logo copied, and my logo, my photos, my whole page has been copied. So be careful, guys, of the scammers. So I will never contact you. I will never send you a question, what do you call it? Something along the lines of to register with me or to friend with me. I'll never chase anybody. So don't worry about that. It's just purely you come to me, and that's it. I don't chase anybody for readings, or I don't even do stars on my page. Facebook gets annoyed with me, Ellie, because I don't set up the stars on my page so that people can pay me stars. I don't want that. I just want people to write their question, and that's it. I just want the genuine / real stuff going forward. I don't want none of this BS, and that's why I tell you not to send me any information, because I want to be able to get my spirit to actually answer your questions without information. And that's how it should be. If you're a real psychic medium out there, then you should be able to constantly draw on your spirit guide or your angels or whoever it is that is up above there, out to the side, wherever they are. You should be able to draw upon them to give you the answers, not a tarot card, not a crystal ball, but real messages and genuine messages from spirit. So let's go and say good evening to a few more people. So what else have we got here? Wendy Merce Martin's been with me forever and ever. Bev Ridley, good evening, lovey. Tracy Gibson's been here forever and ever as well. We've got a lot of people here. Glennis Lacey, yes, Rebecca Price, hi. Karen Riley's been here forever and ever. These ladies don't miss a beat with me. They're constantly on here. We've got Jennifer Thompson. She's from Grand Junction in Colorado. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. You know the drill, the newbies. I love knowing where you're from, because I just love to know how many people I'm helping around the world. So we've got, some people are having a conversation. Oops, there goes my iPad. Just my iPad, the screen just went so fast, it went up in the air and it comes back down. Wow. So Alicia, good evening. That's such an amazing story. So beautiful for Christabel. You're a true healer, Leslie. Well, I don't know if I healed her. I don't want to claim the fame of that. I believe that there was a lot of other people involved in that. I'm very humble, but I believe that Christabel is just an amazing lady. She's put her mind to it, and she's just gone and done it. Like, how beautiful is that? I won't ever take credit for things that I don't feel I've completely done myself, guys. I am very humble. So what else have we got here? Oh, okay. Right. Everybody's saying good happy birthday to Michelle Coburn on my feed here. So Helene Russell, good evening. Carly Patterson, good evening. Happy 21st, Michelle. Michelle's going to love that. She's a little bit shy of 21, isn't she, Ellie? Tammy Fife Murphy, good evening. She says, happy birthday, Michelle. Many blessings for you. May all your wishes come true. Excellent work to the boys in blue. Yes, 100%. Well, then they said on the TV, and I got it recorded, and I found the post online, and they said, we're going to catch all the fakes out there. And I'm thinking, well, you know what? You won't be coming this direction, because there's no way I'm a fake. I've got every single piece of evidence of validation on earth. We've got, thank you, Leslie. That's so kind. Yes, I was having a laugh, and gosh, how good would it be to be 21 again? You're telling me. Oh my gosh, if I had to change my life, I'd go back to 21, that's for sure. It would be amazing. From what I know now, oh, can you imagine? I would just be, oh, I can't even say. So Tammy Murphy from Florida, thanks for joining us, Lobby. We've also got here, you stay strong, Bev. We are all behind you. Yes, that's right. Bev lost her father a couple of weeks ago. She had him euthanized, and that was from the request of her dad. And that must have been a very traumatic time as well for Bev as well. So we're sending all our blessings over to you too. I spoke to Miss Wendy Harvey up in Queensland last week also, our spirit rider, and she's been coping with her health and getting things on track as well. And she's, that lady is amazing as well. She's sent through, hundreds of prayers for me to read. I can't tell you how many prayers. I think we lost count at probably 150 prayers that she sends to me. She just gets a pen and she starts writing when she feels something, and she just keeps writing and until it's finished. And that's when she knows that that the prayer is finished. And they're all original prayers. Helene Russell says 4:18 a.m. here in the USA. You are the best. I thank you. You're the best for coming on here at that time. My gosh, I'd be still asleep. There's no way you get me on. Far out. So send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Kylie Patterson from Melbourne in Australia. Well, we're from Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Everyone says to us, oh, we love your accent. And I go, what accent? We think they've got an accent. We go, oh, that's a really strong one, It's like at the comedy festival last night. We really couldn't hear much up the back because it was so muffled. It was like when we speak into the microphones, we've got to speak right directly into the top of the microphone. Well, they were speaking with the microphone about a foot away from them, and they were speaking on an angle, and you couldn't really hear them properly. I thought I was going deaf. And I said to my friends, can you really hear that? They go, no, thank God for that, because I thought I was going deaf. But it was very hard to pick up. But when they did say something louder, we could pick it up. We were all roaring laughing. So it was very good to laugh. That's one thing you should do, guys, is go and have a good laugh with someone, a good belly laugh. It makes all the difference. Ellie Grace said, happy birthday for yesterday, Michelle, as well. Kayleen Thomas, hi. What do you pick up with my marriage, please? Thank you. Oh, gosh. See, I say gosh because I did Psychic TV. I've been on Psychic TV forever. Feels like 5 years now, I think. Maybe something like that. Maybe a bit more. I can't remember when I went on there. They would know. But anyway, the first few weeks that I was on Psychic TV, I was on the phone lines and I said to Spirit, I said, whatever you do, don't give me any relationship readings, and what do I get? 5 in a row. I said, oh, thanks for that. So, yeah, thanks. So, Kayleen, sometimes, Kayleen, when we want something, we don't get what we want. That's what I'm hearing about you. So it's like I feel like you need something more, but there's nothing more there to give. It's like too complacent. That's what I'm hearing. And I know that sounds really, really general, but and I'm also getting 18 around you. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month of September. So what's happened around, or there's an occasion, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around the 18, 9 or September around you as well. And who's the person? I feel like this is a lady, and I feel like she's got the croaky voice. Is that you? A croaky, and this is a female. And they're also saying clarity for the hearing. So you need something. So why am I hearing clarity around the hearing, or hearing? Is someone around you with a hearing aid or something like that? Mainly the right side ear. And does your husband suffer or has suffered in the past with what's the one where they get dizzy, Ellie? The vertigo. That's what I'm hearing, because I just felt really dizzy and I thought, oh, wow, that's either her or him. But I feel like this might be him, or the ringing in the ears, like what's that one called, Ellie? Tinnitus. It's like two things with the head, and I feel like these are deficiencies. I feel like the things are going to get better between you both as well. It's just a matter of how much does one tolerate, how much does one tolerate? That's what I'm hearing. How much does one tolerate? And I'm also getting 12 around you. So Christmas time, big decisions in Christmas time. And this has been going on for a very long time, but big decisions. And are you thinking of moving? Because I see property and I just heard the word moving as well. So I feel like they're both. It's like you're both hitting horns and then pulling away, hitting horns again, pulling away. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. I'm also getting number 9. So back to the 9 again. So definitely 9 or September, or 18, 9 or September. So the 9 or September. I'm feeling this is probably more around September. So did this all start around September with what's going on around in your life? I feel like there's a communication breakdown. Do you also have issues with your left leg or left pain in the leg, just below the knee on the outside? You know, like where the calf is, but on the outside, lower part of the leg. And I'm also getting anxiety with you. It's like you're suspicious of something, are you? And because I feel like this is anxiety. It's like you're tossing and turning, you're checking things out, you're just double checking everything. If you're not doing it now, you're definitely going to be doing it in the future. Double checking everything. Or was this a relationship in the past? Because I feel like there might be the baggage coming up from the past. It's like one of my friends was saying today at our lunch. You've got to get, when you split up with someone, you've got to get past that resentment, that part of the, you know, the bitterness, the I hate you part, you know, why did you do that or whatever. You've got to get past the resentment. I feel like you haven't gotten past the resentment from past a relationship. It's like you haven't forgotten, and not everyone's the same as, you know, the previous person, guys. So we've got to give them a chance. But I'll leave that there. But I do feel that anxiety with you as well, and we can get that under wraps as well, because I just feel like there's a deficiency. They're also showing me bloodstream. Look, I can't stop now. The bloodstream, and I feel like the bloodstream is not correct here as well. Did you have blood tests, or is he having blood tests, or what's going on there? Because I feel like that needs to happen. This is like showing indications of something, like you're deficient, very deficient, like iron or Bs or something like that, because I feel the energy just depleting, irons or the Bs. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any validations at all, Ellie? Not yet? Okay, so we've got here. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. And before we started tonight, I was listening to the show before us, and it's the financial show there. And she was talking about like the text and email profiles and identity theft and stuff like that. Now, I've had, and with now that we're on relationships with this first reading that I've done, one of my dear friends in Melbourne, she was, it's a long story, but totally scammed by another guy. I'm not saying that all males do this, but ladies, please, please, please make sure that you do your due diligence with the future of your next relationships, because, you know, I've had this lady, my dear friend in Melbourne, lose all 14 properties, and her last property was taken by the bank. And this lady is homeless at the moment in Melbourne. And it's awful and it's horrendous what this man did to her. And while she was recovering from cancer, and she was trusting that he would, you know, do the right thing by her. However, he took everything, just about everything, got her signature, changed it to power of attorney, took money, you name it. It was just horrendous. So ladies, be careful with what you're doing. You think that's okay just to, you know, constantly date online sites and stuff like that. And the lady before me was absolutely correct. You know, I've seen it before with people getting ripped off. And that's one thing I can't stand, is seeing people get ripped off and seeing people have issues with, you know, the relationship and then the person coming out on top. So there's another lady that we have on our station here, and she's amazing. She's a divorce lawyer. She said to me, Lesley, if anyone ever wants to do anything, all they have to do is get a prenuptial agreement prior. And I said, fine, that's perfect. So if that's what you're looking at, guys, and you need to go to a proper lawyer and get a prenup done and settled before the relationship starts properly into the, you know, like into the full swing of it all, because otherwise you're asking for trouble. And I don't say that lightly. I say that with a lot of how can I say it? Like a lot of emphasis on that if you want to look at it from that way. So, but I'm just looking for something here, and that's going to be in here in 1 second. And if I can find it, I can tell you who the lady's name is tonight. But she's not on here. Where are we? So let's come back in a minute. I'll find this name, and then I will be coming back in shortly. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM.
SWR 99.9.
The difference is
There it is. I found her.
What's on at Workers Blacktown?
How much have I got? I'll go and get a drink. I'm going to try.
All-day dining destination serving brunch, lunch, bistro classics, specialty coffee, and a self-serve dessert bar. Marlowe's sources the freshest produce from local suppliers, sustainable farms and providors with locally roasted coffee. Open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. till late, located on the ground floor of Workers Blacktown. To view our menu or book a table, visit workerslifestylegroup.com.au. Station sponsor. A tough time doesn't excuse abusive behaviour at home.
It's actually warmer in here for a change than it is out there. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It's like absolutely freezing. It must be 10 degrees in the studio. I mean, in the foyer there.
For free, confidential
Sheila, that's her name.
and
I nearly forgot.
everyone, contact
Such an unusual name.
There's no place for domestic or family
Sheila,
violence.
oh God, look how long that name is. I'm never going to say that.
Dogs
Kaba.
are awesome. Think about it.
Kaba
When you give them a
Kangan.
little love, they'll give you their heart.
I'm
They
just
don't
going to say
care about
Sheila.
How much money you make, how good you look, or even how bright you are. They love you for you. That's why we need to train more assistance dogs. They take care of people in need by helping out with everyday tasks, from opening doors to emptying the washing machine. To help us share the love, find out how you can get involved by visiting assistancedogs.org.au.
Did you know that the average school child will eat more than 2,500 lunches
Oh,
during their
what's that?
13 years at school? We know that 1 in 3 cases of cancer can be prevented by adopting a healthy lifestyle, which includes eating well. But 93% of children don't eat enough vegetables, and adults aren't eating enough either. At Cancer Council New South Wales, we're passionate about helping families eat healthily. So we've packed everything you need to know about nutritious, easy, kid-friendly lunches into our new website, healthylunchbox.com.au.
What's the show before ours, Ellie?
99.9.
Okay. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're listening to Lesley Spaliviero. I'm an international psychic medium, and we're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night on a different radio station from 8 till 10. And I was just trying to find the name, Sheila from the Money Maven, and that's who was just before our show. And she was talking about the scammers. So if you want to go back to the podcast and listen to that, it was an amazing show. I was listening to it on the way here. It was really cool. So she's a very, very smart lady. So what have we got here? We're just going back over to the page. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Jen Wilson, has Spirit got any messages for me, please? Hi, Leslie and Ellie. So I'm just going to switch over the page for you there, Jen. Jen. What have we got there for Jen? Oh, so I get the number 19 for you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October as well. So look forward to things. I feel like Christmas is going to be like, I just heard up in the air, but does that mean you're flying? If you're going somewhere, I think it's going to be really nice. So I just heard up in the air. So, and I just heard travel as well. So definitely going to be doing something, and that's going to be really nice for you. And is this a celebration? So I just see wedding or white dress or something like that, a function, wedding or celebration. And this is really nice. Like everyone's just smiling and people have got tears of happiness, it's just beautiful. I'm also getting feeling of unwell. I've been unwell around the around the belly area. So belly/stomach area. And I feel like this has been going on for a while. Have you been checked, or who's this person around you? Because I feel like this is female, and I don't feel like this is the female plumbing department. I feel like this is more of a stomach bug or something, not even a bug, maybe just like, what would they call it, bacteria or something like that in the belly, and it's causing, issues or something like that with the belly, because I see the belly swelling up and then going back down. It might be a gluten thing as well. So go checked for that, please. Your functional medicine doctors are the best. So get looked at for that, please. And also I'm getting a number 12 around you as well. So definitely Christmas time. So you've got October here, you've got 19, 10 or October or 1 or January. So definitely around January, different thing, whole different ball game for next year. So 2025, completely different year. Wow. It's like everything's just going to go. No, have you got issues with your throat as well? And everything for next year is just going to be, it's like it starts off really good and it goes down and up and down, like a little bit of a roller coaster, but hold on tight, okay? So it won't last for too long. I just heard enemy year. I don't know what that means. What's the Chinese horoscope for next year, really? Can you look it up for me, please? So the enemy year next year. So this year is the year of the dragon. So what's next after that, Ellie? Oh.
I think it's the year of the snake.
Oh, the year of the snake. So if any snakes are out there in the Chinese horoscope, amazing year for the year of the snake, guys. And if it's the enemy year, what's the opposite to that, Ellie? The opposite year.
Is it opposite on the chart?
Yeah,
Like
so
the
if the
rat.
snake's at the top, the opposite one will be on the bottom.
Rat.
The
Or
rat.
wolf or something.
So the rat is going to have a bad year. We call it the opposite year, so it's going to be really like when it's your a bad energy year, or I shouldn't even say bad energy. I should just say like it's the opposite energy year, so it's the negative energy year. That means you've got to stay low. You don't buy property, you don't sign contracts, you don't do anything. You just stay really low for 1 year, and you cruise along, just making sure you don't make any massive or big decisions, because it won't end up the way that you want it to end up. It's just going to be upside down, and then it's going to be a harder task to get to it. So you wait for the year to finish, and then you go into next year. And people think that's crazy, but when you start looking at the numerology and you can start working on personality. Oh, the pig. Oh, well, all people, you should know your animals. Huh? But she's used to work with the animal pet shop, wasn't it?
Pet shop and veterinary.
No, the veterinary as well. Yeah. She's laughing.
In my defense, it was domestic, not agriculture.
Okay, we'll let you off on this one, Ellie. But look, coming from me, I could have drawn a rat and what probably would have looked like a pig anyway. So don't worry about it anyway. All right. So, but yes, the opposite is the pig. So even in relationships, the snake cannot be with a pig and the pig cannot be with the snake, because they will never get along, because it's the opposite. And even though people say opposites attract, not in the Chinese horoscope. You do not do that. You cannot do that. It's just impossible. So look forward to next year coming, and just hold on, because you're going to be up and down a little bit there, Jen Wilson, and it's going to get really, really good. And I feel like this is going to be around June/July for you. So if there's no birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, and look forward to that. And probably if you want to change roles, I think that could work as well. But maybe just hold the fort. I do get the anxiety as well, Lovey. So people need to top up their minerals. I'm getting too many people with the anxiety and the depression and stuff. Not so much depression with you, but I feel like the anxiety is up there, and it's all about Christmas time. It's just revving up for you. So take big breaths and look for some good nutrition. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there from you, Ellie? Okay, so Karen Ronnie, yes, I've heard about prenuptial. If I ever get into a game again, I certainly will be protecting my assets. 100%, Karen Riley. Yes, she means into a relationship. Yes, I knew what you meant. Okay, send your questions through to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm here. We do this free every week. I pay for the radio stations. I share my gift around the world. I ensure that I try my best to pull in spirit. Spirit draws me to whoever's on my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and Ellie will gently push you across over to this page if you're on the wrong page. However, you need to post up your question. Don't post up anything that's going to tell me any information. We just need you to post up the question. I don't want numbers or names or who's passed or who's this or that, just a question, guys. So Bev Ridley's a monkey. We've got Natalie Sherwin's a dragon. I am the rooster. What are you, Ellie?
I'm the goat.
So is that the opposite to me? Can't be.
No, your dog.
So the dog is opposite. No, I'm the rooster. So the rooster, I don't know. They say it's the cat or the rabbit for me, but they always they always change the rabbit to a cat or a cat to a rabbit. I don't know which one. Depends on where you look.
Waiting for Google.
Oh, waiting for Google. Google. Right. So who else have we got here? Yep.
So you're opposite. You're the rooster.
Yeah.
So your opposite is the rabbit.
The rabbit. Yeah. See,
And
they
then
they say the rabbit. I thought it was the cat because there's some sites say the rabbit and in other sites say the cat.
Then my one is the ox.
The ox. Ah. Wow. What are you again?
I'm the goat.
The
So
goat.
my opposite is the ox.
Goat. So Ellie's a goat. I'm a rooster. That's why we get along, because roosters sit on top of the back of the goat, right? Is that true?
I think so.
I've seen that. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on YouTube. All right. I'm not YouTube, Facebook. I love all the animal things, and I see the roosters sitting on top of animals and stuff like that, and cuddling animals and whatever else. So Karen Riley, she's a snake, and Tracy Gibson is a monkey as well. The monkeys are supposed to be really intelligent. Lorraine Watson is the same as you, Ellie. She's a goat. And Jane Gannon, she's a dragon as well. So we've got here validation from Jen Wilson. Over to you then, Miss Ellie. Just speak up a little bit so these guys can hear.
Yep. So Jen Wilson said, "Thank you, Leslie.
Oh.
Yes, I do have something going on with my throat, and my daughter has stomach issues. Next year sounds interesting."
There you go. Yes, we need you to get it looked at, lovey, because it doesn't get any better. Like as we get older, I should say. I think I was on the wrong page, Ellie. Must have been. I can't see anything up on here yet. So post your questions up, guys. I can't look. This is what I got. I got nothing on my thing. Right, Leslie Dale, first one up. It's coming up because I think I was on the wrong page. Because on my software it says 32, and then up here it's got something else. It's crazy. Right. So Lorraine, what's the goats are awesome, Ellie? Yes. JCCC is a horse. So who else is what Chinese horoscope are you, and what do you believe in, guys? Send that through onto the page here. I'm curious to know what people actually think about the Chinese horoscope, because they're very, very superstitious with it. They're into their numbers. I'm into the numbers as well. There's a lot of things that happen to me, like the 1111s, the 1212s, the 1010s, and all that stuff, the 333s, the 444s, all last week. It was crazy. Every second I looked at my phone or a clock or something, a number plate that had something on it that was really cool. So that's just spirit talking to me the whole way. So Jane Gannon, she says, I'm hoping to see if you have any messages from my mum at all. So Jane, what do we get for you? What did she say? She was I can't see it here. I just switched over pages. So Jane. So love, like, and share the page, guys. I always love to help people around the world. I have this gift. I'm very, very blessed. Very grateful for it as well. Jane Gannon. So what do we get there, Spirit? We get 13. So the first thing comes to mind is 13, 4 or April. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorial around April. And they're still showing me properties, same as the last lady here. Sorry, the first lady. I had the property. Yep, I had the property in the first lady. So the property here. Are you signing anything? Because when they just showed me, oh, something just bit me. Something just got me on the arm here. So I don't know, and there's nothing here. So I'm guessing that it's left arm, left forearm. And I feel like something's like either eczema or something's bitten or something's happened to the skin here, because it just got me good there. I feel like a prick, like someone's pinched me or something like that. Something's not right, or eczema or psoriasis or something, because it's quite itchy now. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll just say it just in case, unless it was just me and there was an invisible mozzie here somewhere. But I've got property for you, and I've also got the contract. So you signing something, or you've just signed something, what's going on there? Because I see the worry on your face. I mean, I can't see nothing. This is all I get, guys. Look. Where's her question now? Oh, there it is there. That's pretty much it, Jane. That's all I get. I get nothing. I can't really see your face, but I'm seeing your face from spirit now, and they're showing me worry on the face, okay? And I feel like it's like you're sitting there and you're just kind of like looking and going, bless you, did I do the right thing? Bless you. Did I do the right thing, or was this the right decision? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like constant, back and forth. The detail, you're going right into the detail of all this stuff. whatever's in your head, whatever's going on around you right now. If I had more time, I'd work it out. But I feel like the detail, and it's beyond. I'm just hearing beyond what you think. Beyond what you think. That's all I get from spirit. So whatever that means, and I'm just hearing too much detail, like thinking way too much. Pull back the reins, lovey. If it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. So pull back the reins, I'm hearing, and just, it's like holding on, like they're showing me the old-fashioned Roman days when the Viking, or like going back to Viking days, or the Romans, or whatever it was, on the back of a horse chariot. You remember the old-fashioned horse chariot where they stood up and then they stand this little half circle thing, and it's all like a shield kind of thing, and then they stood on that. That's what they showed me. I don't know what that means to you, but it's like the horse and the what is it called? I don't know. What's that thing called? The horse with the little chariot. Kind of, I don't know. It's mini chariot. I don't know. I guess we'll just call it a mini chariot. So we'll just call it a mini chariot, but Viking, and like that really, really old-fashioned era. And there's a guy on there, and he's got like a long steel, half skirt on, like the front of it, like a half apron on the front. A man on there, and he's all buffed, like he's just ready to fight. He's ready to fight the fight, this one. I don't know if that means something that you're into Dungeons and Dragons or Vikings or dress-ups or whatever. I don't know, but fight the fight, that's what I'm hearing. So whatever that means to you, I don't know yet, but I'm just feeling there's the man there, and this man is like a what do you call it? Grizzly Adams, like he has a beard. It's just like the beard, and it's all like a chocolate color, not a dark chocolate, but like a little bit of red tinge in it as well. Red tinge, beard, and a chocolate color. Sounds crazy. So yeah, I just feel like this man is ready to fight. It's like he's got the horse whip and whipping the horse. He's got the sword. He's got everything. So I don't know if I'm seeing this right back to medieval times. I don't know, but it's like it's crystal clear to me. I don't know what it is, or unless there's some form of adult, adults Viking dress ups or something like that. I don't know, but I think I remember my cousin having something like that years ago, having dress ups with Vikings or whatever, going a long time ago. But yeah, and it's still, this arm's itchy. You can see, like, I don't think I got bitten by anything, but my arm is still really itchy. And I'll leave that there. Thanks for that question. So Divinity Crush is me also kept seeing 1111, 222, 555. So 555's changed. 222, oh sorry, 222, I can't remember. 333 is communication. 1111. Jane Gannon says, I believe in the numbers as I see 1111 quite frequently. That's beautiful, because that is spirit. It's your angels. Spirit and the angels talking to you. Sharon Jordan, she says, I'm a dog. So she's a dog in the Chinese horoscope. It's always funny when you hear someone say that. Tracy Harper from Newcastle, she said, my daughter is trying to have a baby. Any messages, please? Yes, look forward to it. It's going to be amazing. And I feel like this is going to be news, Tracy. This is going to be news, and I feel like this is going to be February / into March. So baby news or some news. So look forward to that. I feel like that's going to be very happy. It's like smiles on everybody's face. It's really cool. And I want to hear about it as well. Yes, Bev Ridley, she says, I'm into numbers and the moon as well. Lorraine Watson, I'm hoping you have some messages for me, please, Leslie. I'd very much appreciate it. Any other validations, Early? So guys, when we do a reading, send through your validations and just type in capitals validation and post it on the same page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and Ellie will pick it up there for me and read it out. So we've got Lorraine Watson. I'm getting 23, 2 and 3 is 5 in the month of May. I'm also getting 14 and 17. So 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May, and 17. 1 and 7 is 8 in August. So you've got lots of numbers, but you've got the 2 5s of May. So they really, really want me to say the 5 or the May. So what's happening there? Definitely something going on there. birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. So lots of good stuff coming up for you in the future. And I feel like this is going to be just after February into March for yourself as well. So and it just showed me dollar signs, lots of dollar signs. So if you're hoping to get more money, it's definitely coming, because I just saw a big flash of dollar signs, like 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. You know, when you see them and they're like this, and like, I'll show you on the thing here, they go like that and they get bigger. So they went from like a little small one to a half bigger one, or a medium size to a large to an extra large. That's what I'm seeing. But this is going to be around February, March for you, lovey. And I feel like that's going to be a really nice time. It's like you're looking, you know, speaking of money, I started with this company in February this year, and I thought, I really want to do the Powerball, and I thought I'll go and do it, and I will hopefully have, you know, we win something. Anyway, so I got whoever was left in the office that day, and we did the Powerball. We did a syndicate. I raced to the newsagent, got to the syndicate, and that night my work colleague, the one that I work with every day, God bless him, poor fellow working with me, he sends me a message saying, "Have you checked the ticket?" And I said, "No, I'm in bed." And he goes, "I think you better check the ticket." And I said, "Well, no, I'll do it tomorrow." And he goes, "No, he goes, according to my calculations, we've won." I went, "Oh, okay, you know, but I'll check it tomorrow." I wasn't thinking anything big. And he goes, "According to my calculations, something like $4,100 or something like that." So I jumped up out of bed, raced to the computer, which was downstairs, and came back upstairs, checked the tickets, and sure as ever, we'd won $58,600. And that was amazing. And between 14 of us was about $4,000, just over $4,000 something, which was really cool. And then last week I decided there was a $50 million Powerball, and I won. I was at the newsagents yesterday, and I thought, I'll get the 2 tickets, and then I got another 2 tickets for something else. And sure as ever, all my tickets won something. So I had 5 lots of tickets, and they all won, not much. I mean, they need to get more zeros on the end. But we won, well, I won $2 here, $12 there. And then I thought, with the money that I got, I said, I'll just get a couple of scratchies. And sure as ever, ka-ching, another $15 on 2 scratchies there. And I went, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. So I was very lucky. But I'm thinking next time, I posted it up on my page so you can have a look at it. But next time I'm going to manifest just to add a few more zeros on the end. Because otherwise I'll be working for the rest of my life, and I don't want to do that, Ellie. I want to be retired and driving around in my Lamborghini 4-wheel drive. That's what I've been dreaming for. But let's go back to the reading. So back to you, Lorraine Watson. We've also got 11 around you, and so 1 and 1 is 2, and the month of February as well, and 11 and November. So this is November. We're almost at the end of November as well, and I'm hearing I can't wait till it's over. That's what I'm hearing from you, okay? So till it's over, whatever that means, till it's over. So, yeah, definitely times are changing for you as well. The 555 is coming in play, and this is going to be definitely after that money period, which is in the February to March. So look forward to that as well, Lorraine, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie?
Yeah, there was one from Diane Murray. She said, "You didn't read for me, but I have an eczema rash on my left arm, and my family have just read my mother's will."
Oh, right. Which one was that one?
Diane Murray.
Diane Murray. Did I read for her?
No.
Oh, okay. So it must be around where she's posted. Lorraine Watson's posted a question. But Jane Gannon just came back and said, "Very worried, and you are spot on." Lovey, don't worry. The more you worry about something, is she still on? Is Jane still on? Ellie, do you know?
So, yeah.
Jane, if you're still on, let us know, because I want to tell you something. Jane, I'm just writing it down so I don't forget, because I don't want you to forget. I don't want you to get off the show and me not say this to you. So I hope she's still on. She said, "True, you are spot on. Thank you." Yes, 100% Lovey, because whatever's going on around you, is she back on? She's probably had the reading and gone. Never mind.
Yeah, she's on.
She's on. Oh, good. So what I was going to say, Jane, is your whatever the worry that you have, and this is for a lot of people as well. So a lot of people worry this time of the year because of, they can't buy presents, or they're struggling with money, or whatever it is. But let me assure you, whatever you worry about, whatever you're thinking about there, Jane, it's going to come to you tenfold, okay? Because you're putting all your energy into whatever that issue is. So when we pull back the reins and we just sit back and we go, oh, wow, you know, if I just do this and do that, or if I think about this, because you're in the actual picture, it's hard to, you know, do this when you're in the picture, I know. But when you're out of the picture and you pull yourself and you sit back on the fence and you're a spider on the wall and you just look down and you say, wow, you know, I could have done that better, or they could have done that better. So whatever the case may be, whatever you do, do not say you're worried or especially feel the worry, because that is going to emphasize the issues that you have at the moment. It is going to be tenfold, and I can't stress that enough, because I feel that if you do not change this mindset here, this is going to run out, or it's already been running out for 2 years. This is going to run out for 4 years, so another 2 years, because you need to change that. I'm getting 2 + 2, so you need to change that mindset, Lovey, because the mind is amazing. I mean, look at Christabel. Everyone said that the doctors said that she would never talk or walk again. She's walking and she's talking. She's walking upstairs. She's doing it, you know, like it's amazing. So please make sure that you get off the live now. We give you permission to get off and go over to the YouTube channel and look up The Secret Full Movie. You need to watch it, because we need to change this mindset, because if you're worried about something, you're going to fester it and brew it up for more bad things to happen, okay? So we can't say that. We stop right here where you don't say anything negative anymore and you pull back the reins with everything that you're thinking, because otherwise you're going to increase that tenfold. And I can't stress that enough to everybody. If you think that there's nothing out there listening to you, or if you think there's nothing out there doing anything that's not there to protect you or whatever, you're so wrong, because all you have to do is test the waters. You go to the shopping center and say to Spirit, or say to the parking angels, can you please get me a parking spot right out the front? I don't have time to muck around. Just get me a parking spot. And sure as ever, you will get there. There will be either a car pulling out of the parking spot, or there will be the only spot in the parking lot that you need to park into. It's insane how this works. So please trust me on this one. It's absolutely crazy. Glennis Lacey. When was Glennis Lacey? Well, she can't find what animal she was. Look up the Chinese horoscope. Just look up the year, your year of birth, and look that up, Lovey. I'm just reading this from Margaret Bennett. Lesley, since I've had my gallbladder removed, I've had a lump above my belly button. Feels like a large soft lump, no pain, but notice it's there. Getting a referral back to see the doctor who did the operation. Will I need another? I don't think so. They went through my belly button. Yeah, I think that sounds like it's like if the belly button is protruding, it sounds like. I'm not a doctor, so you're going to have to go to the doctor. But to me, and I just saw it, Spirit just showed me a protruding belly button. So, but I don't feel like you're going to have surgery again. But then, you know, if you do, then it's probably the best thing for you. But I had my gallbladder out too, just so you know, and I did not have that. They did not go through my belly button. They cut on the side of my belly button, Lovey. So that's the difference. So I can't give you any more information other than that, because where they, like, if this is the belly button here, I'm just drawing it. They cut me there, and they cut over here. This is so this was on my right side. So if that's the belly button there, they cut a nick there. They also cut 2 drains here, and I think I had another drain down on the other side as well. So I had like 3 drains in me too. It was horrendous. But anyway, when I was sick. But I feel like you're strong, Lovey, so you'll get through this. And the more that you're up and up and moving, if anything ever happens to people with surgery, the more you move, the more blood flow you have, the better for your body to heal. You need to heal. But to get the referral, it's funny how you say that, because when I had my my surgeries, I had issues with my gallbladder too. So when I had the cancer surgery and all that stuff, I had the issue with the gallbladder, and the gallbladder just decided to coincidentally pack it in and not want to function anymore. So that caused me more pain, that little tiny gallbladder, caused me more pain than anything that I've ever had in my life. So I know exactly what you mean about gallbladder pain or anything or removal, because I've had it. It's just that I didn't have it in the same spot through the belly button. But yeah, it could be just healing, lovey, as well. But, just get it checked. 100%, you've got to get it all checked. But I'll leave that there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to SWR 99.9 FM. Yes. What was the name? Margaret. Yes, 100%. Let me go get it checked, please. It's best to get everything checked.
50 years as an Aussie-owned family-operated business. Same address, Railway Parade, Fairfield. Same family through.
Wow. I'm very tired. I went home. I got home from the city at the Opera House last night, and I didn't get to sleep until I got out of the shower at like 1:30 because I was so bloody hot. So I had a shower at like 12:30. I got out of the shower at whatever it was. I got into bed at about 1, and I couldn't fall asleep. So I was trying to fall asleep.
Licensed builders save big at Trenham Building Supplies with a massive range of top quality materials and an extra 5% low prices. Plus, use the code SWR at the checkout for an extra 2% off for a limited time. Imagine what that'll do for your bottom line. Trenham Building Supplies, where saving is too easy. Visit trenham.com.au.
Tram is easy. Tramming's too easy. Station sponsor. The Sydney Hills Business Chamber is the peak business support organisation in the Sydney Hills.
All right.
A not-for-profit organisation that supports businesses through networking, education and growth opportunities.
Oh, good. I just saw that Jane keeps seeing shadows. What's wrong with my page now? I can't get any numbers. I can't like anything. It's a silly page. Look, I can't like nothing. I can't get any numbers, nothing.
Most women diagnosed with breast cancer have no family history. The good news is, if caught early,
just Spirit, just doing your thing, aren't you?
Successfully. For women aged 50 to 74, a regular mammogram is the best way to find breast cancer early. Book your free mammogram today by visiting Breast Screen New South Wales online. A mammogram only takes 20 minutes. It's free and it could just save your life. A New South Wales government initiative. SWR 99.9.
And welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including the Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the SWR 99.9 FM iHeartRadio and Omni Studio. We'll be here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10 from another radio station. Part of your broadcast is down on one of the other networks. I don't know what's happening, but I found you here. Helene Russell. Oh, okay. What does she mean by that? We don't know. We're just in the studio here. So we're live, though. We're actually on air and we're live. Our systems are telling us that we're live there. So, wow. Okay. Okay. So CC, she said, wow. Hi, ladies. Was just listening and reread my question and changed how I asked my question. Isn't it funny how Spirit hasn't made me read it yet either? How cool is that? She says, I changed how I asked my question. I know that being uplifting and positive is best. Any messages for me tonight would be amazing. Thank you, Lesley. Hi to the original Sneezy. I think you got a new nickname, Miss Ellie. Oh, funny. JCCC. Who's that? Do we know that person?
I don't know.
Is that a regular Ellie? Because I think they might have changed their name. I have a feeling they changed their name. But anyway, we'll keep going. So what do we got for JCCC tonight? I get 18 with you, 9 in September, JC, and also 12 for you as well. So 3 in March. So I do feel like there's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around March. They're also showing me like blue balloons. So is there someone pregnant or someone having a baby or something like that? Because I just saw the blue balloons like the boy. Okay, so boy. I'm also got a really, really itchy hand. It's like, what do they say? They say left to leave, right to receive. So you're left leaving something behind. Something behind. So who's the one with the boy? And has someone trodden on something or like right foot? And I feel like this might have been like, you know, you walk around with no shoes on, and well, I don't like walking around with no shoes on. I'm very fussy like that. And the reason being is because I trod on a slug many years ago when I was a kid, and it got stuck between my toes, and I never want to ever have a slug stuck between my toes again. Ellie's killing herself laughing over there. So my right foot, it just feels like, you know, underneath the base here, it feels like I've got like I've trodden on a sharp instrument, but it hasn't quite gone through, but it's kind of like really painful. So whatever that is in the right underfoot, whatever that is. I'm also getting number 13 around you as well. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. So this April coming up, I feel like, yeah, April's gone for this year for certain. And this April coming up is going to be amazing. I feel like this is a time of change for you around there. So look forward to the April, lovey. It's going to be a little bit, you know, hush is on what I'm hearing. Hush. Is that them telling me to tell you to hush, or everything's just like a secret? I don't know. Hush, secret. I can't say anything, they said. Okay, well, I'll keep it quiet then. But whatever it is, it's going to be a secret, and it's going to be hush. And they're saying to me, zip it up, don't say nothing. Okay, whatever it is. Might be about this boy or baby or whatever's going on there. Okay, do you also get itchy as well? Like I'm talking allergy itchy? Because they're still making my hand really itchy here. And I'm just like scratching my palm. I don't know whether you're dishing out money, like the left to leave, or the money is left to leave and the right to receive. But that's definitely going to be going out. And it's not just because of Christmas either. But and they're just showing me property here, but property with reno or property with some sort of extension or something like that. Maybe that's where the money's going. But I'll leave it there, lovey. All the best. And we'd love to have you put up a validation there. Is there any other validations there, Ellie?
Yes, I do have validations.
Okay, Miss Ellie.
So Jane Gannon said, thank you so much. I need to change my mindset. I will start to work on a head start. Thanks.
Well, cool. Yeah, please. 100,000% there, Jane. Can't stress it enough, lovey.
Then Kylie Patterson said, in regards to Celtic salt, my skin has improved significantly over the last month. From having it daily. I catch myself stroking my arms and legs as they're so smooth now. Oh,
there you go. Like, wow. Yes, I've had Celtic salt. Everyone compliments me on my skin, but I've had Celtic salt in my water probably for, oh my gosh, maybe 15 years, something like that. I don't have high blood pressure because it does not bring your blood pressure up. And there you go. But that's amazing because it's got around 82 minerals, lovey. So your body's loving it. Give those bodies the minerals, the essential trace minerals. Medina Crystal, Lesley. Extremely anxious about kids and current relationship. Any guidance would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Don't you just hate that? That's what I said earlier. I don't know if you were on there earlier about what I said, you know. If you've missed it, lovey, maybe play it back. The first, say, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of the show tonight. But yes, anxious about kids and current relationship. Yeah. I don't like doing relationships. I really don't, because I just I prefer just to go from straight one general question and let it pull up itself, because I just feel like this is definitely going to change. And I'm also getting I just hear irritation, and I just hear annoying. And this is this going to sound really bizarre, but I see a male just sitting on the lounge, but just slothing on the lounge, not doing work, not doing anything. Is that correct? Male on lounge, or who's that around you? Because not doing anything. No, I'm just writing this down. Anything at all. And yeah, there's some frustration here. Of course, I mean, I'm only going by what you just said. That's not a mediumship or psychic, but I can I can hear the frustration in the question. But I want to say too, Lovey, 16, 1 and 67 in the month of July. I feel like that it's not like things have just got to settle for Christmas, but coming up after Christmas, it's like you're getting all your ducks in a row. And Ellie, you still got that photo of the ducks in a row that you sent me?
Yeah.
So Ellie sent me an amazing photo the other day. She sent this thing to me saying, yes, literally ducks are all in a row. It was very beautiful. But this is, I just had a flash of that photo, and I feel like that things have got to settle first before it gets better. Okay, so it's got to actually calm down. For the kids' sake, it's got to calm down. So your patience is going to be your virtue here. And I'm hearing patience, patience, patience. It's definitely going to be your virtue. If this is something that needs to shift gears, it's definitely going to shift gears, and that's going to be around the July mark, June, July. But I'm feeling it's more July. It's going to be like it's kind of like you've already got your mind made up, Lovey. Mind made up. Oh, here we go. Thank you. So Ellie sent this to me, and this is our ducks in a row, literally. How cool is that? So we've got 2, 4, 5 ducks in a row. It's uncanny, isn't it? Seriously. But that's perfectly lining up the ducks. But I just feel like the mind is made up. There's things you're uncertain of moving or the move I'm hearing, whatever it is that you're uncertain about. This is going to come to clarity, because there's going to be a few things that are going to happen. The clarity is going to be there, and just like bang, that's it. Enough is enough. And and I'm just hearing final as well. And I don't want to just, I want this to work for kids' sake, but I feel like that I just feel like the things could be better, okay? And I'll leave that there. But always remember the child, like somebody said to me the other day, my daughter's got herself on track. My daughter's got this, my daughter's got that. She's got 4 kids to some bloke that was a total drug addict, just total loser. And she loved the bloke so much that she accepted everything that he did. And even though it was horrendous for the entire family, she still accepted it. Her loyalty was to, you could not falter for the loyalty to the partner. However, she's come to terms with it now, and now she's actually on 2 different, worlds, because she's amazing now. She's doing so well for herself, and she's actually accepted the resentment, and she's actually moving on with her life, making her life so much better, which is going to benefit the children. And everything, the kids come into this world, and they don't ask to come into this world. They are brought into this world by us parents, and we need to make sure that they have comfort, they have nurturing nourishment, and they are looked after, and they're secure, and they're also guided by us as parents, because as much as we learnt from our parents, we can always make things better. Even if our lives weren't as good with our parents, we can always make things a lot better than what it is right now in any situation, because it doesn't matter what's happened in anybody's past. I always say that, because I like to put things behind, because people can make it better for the future. And one of my other friends, they said to me the other week, they said, oh, whatever my parents did to me and my siblings, I do the opposite. And I said, you know what? That's 100% me too. That's amazing. Like, well done. So that's what they wanted. They wanted to make sure that their family was 100%, on a better communicating level, which is beautiful. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Ellie?
No.
Not yet? Okay. So Diane Marie, she's already asked a question earlier. I'm pretty sure I answered it. Divinity, what's coming up for me in love? Oh gosh, all these love questions. So what do we get for Divinity in love? Oh. Okay, we get the number 11. So 11 is this month, so November. I'm also getting 2 in February. I'm also feeling like June is going to be a better time for love, lovey. So love, love, love. And this is, I feel like this is a 2-year thing, okay? Like 2 years down the track, or 2 years away, or you've been single for 2 years, or whatever the 2 years is. It's definitely learnt the lessons. You've learned the lessons of all what's happened in the past. And this is beautiful, because if you haven't learned the lessons from the previous relationships or whatever that case may be, then, you know, you're snookering yourself, because you're going in there, you'll be going into a relationship without, you know, like let's put it this way, we'll go back a step. You're going into a relationship with putting a helmet on so that you don't get crash tackled, or you don't get, knocked out I'm just as hypothetical, knocked out in the relationship, because that's what I feel like's happened in the past, Lovey. So then put it all aside, look forward to the real thing. And I feel like this man, I've seen a dark-haired male, and this man's got a bit of olive skin, dark eyes, so dark brown eyes. Dark eyes and olive skin, unless this was the last one. But I'll leave that there and look forward to it. Just manifest it and you'll get it. What else do we have here? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit. No cards, no tools, no crystal balls, no tarot cards, nothing. It's just pure messages from spirit. I don't need anything like that. I've been doing this too long. I've been giving back my gift to you people so that I can help you people to get somewhere in a better place, or some guidance or motivation or whatever it is that you need, so that you can live a better, happier life, because that's what we all should be living, is a better, happier life. We don't just settle for second here, guys and girls. We settle for the best of our life. Okay. We've done that for readings. So if you've got a validation, and type in capitals validation, and we'll get Ellie to read it out here. Okay. Celtic salt we can use while cooking. Yes, so when you use the Celtic salt, you put it in the last 5 minutes of the cooking, okay, because it draws out all those beautiful natural ingredients of the beautiful minerals and the vitamins and whatever else is in your cooking. So whatever else is in your food, so you put it on the last 5 minutes or so. It's beautiful. Most natural form of salt. I don't think that I've ever known of anyone passing away of high blood pressure or high cholesterol. There you go. And if someone can prove me wrong, then go for it. But that salt is amazing. And I have stabilized blood pressure, and I've been doing it for 15 years. But I had to go on it because I found that was the only product that could actually raise my blood pressure, because when I was sick with the cancer, my blood pressure was very low. So I couldn't get it to come up. And then when you've got low blood pressure, it just means that you have dizziness as well when you get up too fast. Okay, so send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And we're live across the world. We're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night. Okay, what have we got here? Yes. So there's a lot of people asking for relationship readings, and Anne Ivor, hi Lesley, how soon do you see me in a romantic relationship? Well, that's up to you, because I've been talking about manifesting all night, and 100% that people can actually manifest what they want. I had another friend many years ago. She's an engineer. She's amazing. And she had read the book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And there's the YouTube on YouTube as well. There's the film on the documentary on YouTube. So go watch that one as well, guys. And she said that she wrote down everything that she wanted to manifest for the man of her dreams, and sure as ever, she got everything that she wanted. So, and in the time frame that she wanted as well. So thank you so much. Will it be my husband who comes back? He has dark hair and brown eyes. Oh, that might be a surprise. I feel like this might be the husband, Lovey, even though an ex is an ex for a reason, but I feel like this man might be coming back. Donna Roach, you are just amazing. 100% Lesley. Thank you. I can't remember what I said, but thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, love, like, and share the page. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. We've got a validation from Medina.
So Medina Crystal said, my current partner is on vacation for about 3 weeks since he has been sitting around.
Oh,
he was having a rough patch.
Yeah.
The kids, especially the son, have upcoming exams. Just wanted him and my daughter to be well, hopefully this relationship works, as the divorce with their dad was quite difficult. Thank you, Lesley.
Yes, Lovey. Sometimes we've got to just put that. Well, that's where that information was from before. Not doing anything. Yeah, male sitting on the lounge. He definitely needs to get off his butt, this bloke, and do some work. He needs to step up. No questions asked about that. So patience is a virtue. That's what I'm hearing too. But thanks for that. What else do we have here? Oops. Shirley Tyler. What do we got there? May I please have some guidance? A lot of sad news the past 2 weeks. Yes, Lovey. Tyler, okay. See, now from this point forward, Shirley, do not say anything. A lot of sad news from past 2 weeks, and now that's the past. It's gone. Okay, so no more saying that. Otherwise, it's going to be more. We don't want that. So I get the number 18 around you and 9 in September, and I'm also got pain, and this pain is just underneath. You know where you have your ribs join. You got that section in the middle there where the ribs join in the belly, just above the belly button. So I'm getting pain in the top part of the belly. But I feel like this pain has been there for some time. I'm also getting an elderly male come through now, and I feel like this male this might have been him. He's kind of like rubbing his belly. Rubbing belly all the time. And that's what he used to do when he was alive. He used to rub his belly, like he used a little bit of a pot belly. But I feel like this man had his heart on his sleeve as well. And he's saying I wasn't the grandfather. I was like the father or the partner. That's what I'm hearing. Or who's that? I don't think that. I think this is just maybe the father. But I wrote down partner, so I'm a bit confused because I feel like they all look the same here. They're all confusing me. They've got to all step back in line. That's what the problem is here. They all want to rush through and tell me all this information, but then I can't work out who's who in the zoo. So we've got to get all our ducks in a row again, Nelly. So I'll get the number 10 around you as well. So I'm also getting October and 1 or January. So I do feel like this January is definitely going to be big changes for you. Next year, on fire. So look forward to it, not literally, but on fire. Like it's going to be really good. They show me the flames, like, you know, like the emoji-con, the flames. And it's going to be like, whoa, that's cool, you know. And I'm also getting itchy face around you. So I feel like the face is like a little bit itchy sometimes. This is around a male as well, young male. So has he got like bum fluff or someone around you that's young that's got a bit of bum fluff coming up on the face? Because I do feel like that this is where this is getting a bit itchy. They're letting it grow and it's getting a bit itchy. It's new to them. New facial hair. I'm also getting number 12, so definitely Christmas time. Big times for change for you around Christmas as well. So look forward to it. Whatever happens, you need to take everything in your pace, okay? Because your pace is a good pace, and I like it. And the energy is really good around you as well. And I'll leave that there, lovey. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Not yet. No.
Okay. So I've got an itchy back, and I'm trying to scratch my back while I'm on air. And I feel like it's someone coming through here. Okay. So what have we got here? Brianna Malley, I hope you are well. Any messages for me? I'm a mess right now as my 15-year-old dog started having seizures yesterday and is at the vet. They said he wasn't going to make it, and unfortunately I'm unable to be there in his final moments. I don't know if he has passed on yet, but I just wanted to make him so he didn't suffer. 100%, Brianna, of course, lovey. We all have to face this with our beautiful pets, and you know that dog has lived the best life ever with you. So please rest assured there, Brianna, that the pets do not take anything to the grave with them as well. They are exactly like us human beings, and they They don't take any sadness or, regrets or anything to the grave as well, or to spirit, or in the spirit world, I should say. But just rest assured, they're always around you, lovey. And all you need to do is keep calling the vet. But I strongly feel that this moment of you not being there is meant to be, because if you were meant to be there, you would be meant to be there, if that makes sense. Because sometimes, like even with people that are passing over, I always get, how do I explain this? I get the person that has just passed over. They do not want their loved ones to be seeing them take their last breath. And I feel this is the same for you. So don't feel so bad that you cannot get there, lovey, because it's meant to be that you're not supposed to be there, because he doesn't want you to see him like that. He's not suffering. He will not suffer. They will do the best that they can for the animal and by you as well. So, but you just need to make a few phone calls, and we will pray for your animal as well. But 15 years, you've got to give yourself a pat on the back, lovey, because that is a long time for a doggy to, an animal to be alive, especially a dog. 15 years, that's a long time. My dog, Bob, he's only tiny. He's like the size of an A4 piece of paper. And he's 15 this year coming, and he's pretty much almost completely blind in his right eye, and his left eye is also going as well, and he's slightly deaf. So I've got to clap my hands. I've got to, make sure that he's okay, not running into the wall when I'm running with him, or, he can just see my shadow, because we got him tested at the vet. But he is on fire, that dog. He loves still going for walks and everything. And you've done an amazing job with him. And because if you didn't love him, he wouldn't have lived to that age, because they don't live that long. It is amazing, So you should be, very proud of yourself that this animal has lived to 15 years of age. He's just the most luckiest pet on earth. Really. So don't be so hard on yourself. I know that it's tough because you want to be there, but it's meant to be that you're not meant to be there when this beautiful animal passes over. And we always think that we can do something better, but if you times 15 times 7, that's a very old age dog there that you've raised and you've loved and you've looked after for many years. So pat yourself on the back there, lovey. And I'll leave that there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM.
SWR 99.9. The difference is the music.
Southwest Sydney is an exploding tourist destination with over 250,000 international visitors. The Southwest Sydney Tourism Task Force is a non-for-profit organisation with a vision to increase dollar spend in the region, and you can become a member. If your business has a stake in advancing the visitation market in Southwest Sydney, attend our keynote meetings, keeping you abreast of the latest information.
Oh, there you go. Natalie Sharon, my back is so itchy. Must be you then, because I wasn't itchy when I walked in, and I still got to scratch it.
If you're an adult who has difficulties with reading, writing, or spelling, the reading, writing...
Oh, she said it's been for days. Yes, I'm not surprised.
It's easier to take the plunge and improve your reading and writing skills than to keep putting it off. Phone the Reading Writing Hotline and find out how.
See, Shirley, when people say, thank you, Lesley, not sure who the male is at all, but thank you. I always get people come back to me later and say, oh, Lesley, you remember when you said that? I go, no, I can't remember everything, but they always come back and tell me that, oh, that male was this or that male was that. So I have a feeling you'll be doing that as well. Yes, 100%. A lot of people that put their animals down and they live that long, guys, that's just a miracle. That is a really long time. You've done well, lovey. Scratching my back still.
You could be gone in a flash. Brought to you by the New South Wales SES and NRMA Insurance. Find out more at stormsafe.com.au.
You were the smallest on the field, but you had the biggest heart. You went off the rails for a while, but you battled your way back on. You blew all your wages again, but now you've got someone to talk to. Getting help for problem gambling takes guts. You've already got them.
Gambling Help has proven tools and services that have helped thousands of people just like you get their lives back on track. Contact us free on 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelp.nsw.gov.au.
You're stronger than you think.
Sydney's West.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, on that Facebook group. And we are here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well. She said, Brianna said, we just read for her, or I just read for her, and she said, thank you so much. I really needed to hear that. Yes, you're welcome there, lovey. And it's amazing because, you know, doing this with an animal, like, you know, we know that everybody's got to pass on, and it's just how they pass on is what hurts the person the most. But you've done an amazing job. Like you're so beautiful natured with this animal. I mean, this animal would never have lived that long if you weren't, lovey. So don't be so hard on yourself, okay? I know you can't be there, but the pet doesn't want you to be there. Because if he did, you would be there, lovey. So the pet would have you there because it's meant to be that you're not there, so that you don't, you know, have that horrid memory of them passing on. And it's just, I don't want to ever have that memory of my pets like that, you know. So, and heaven forbids if Snitzel, something ever happened to Snitzel, oh my gosh, my daughter would be just absolutely devastated. So Natalie Sherwin, we found the itchy back person. So that, now it's all gone. See, I read it out over when we're on the ads, and Natalie Sherwin said, my back is so itchy, I've had it for days. See, and now I'm not itchy. What else have we got here? Natalie Monroe, so sorry, Brianna Malley. So sending love to you right now. I know this pain and it cuts deep. 100%. We, like, our animals are like our little safety net, you know. But there was a dog called Ruby a Doberman. I love Dobermans on Instagram, and the man, he had her for 10 years and he was fully trained her. Like, she's just the smartest dog ever. She would just do everything for him. And when she passed on, he turned around to people that were saying to him, oh, you know, will you get another dog, or don't get another dog yet? And he said, well, why not? Because Ruby wouldn't want that. But he made a good point to say that he needs to move on, but he'll never forget the memory, because every dog has their own personality as well, you know. So we have personalities, and every dog has or animal has a personality. So it's really cool how he put it like that. And because, you know, that dog was just amazing. Imagine putting all that effort into an animal and then it passes on. Like, even my bird, my parrots. I've got a talking parrot, and I was going to give him away because I find sometimes I don't have enough time for him. And then I thought about it. I thought, oh gosh, I can't do it right now. I don't know. I wake up in the morning and I open them up, and they scream to see me. It's like World War III in the backyard when I wake up, and I feel sorry for the neighbors because they're just screaming. That's your bird. Oh, yeah, they just love you. So don't ever think that they don't love you. That's for sure. Yeah. So Natalie Monroe, she said, so true, Lesley. 15 years is absolutely beautiful. If an animal lasts that long, like, yeah, that's just awesome. Honestly, like they say, cockatoos last for 50 years. They're like a. Is that right, Ellie? Cockatoos last for 50 years. She's nodding her head, and that's like cockatoos will outlast us. True. That's crazy. What have we got here? Natalie showing, I feel like it's mum telling me something. Maybe the mole on my back. Okay, right, there you go. Maybe. Not sure, lovey, but yeah, if it is, get it checked. Brianna Malley says, thanks so much. Yeah, I read that one out. We needed that. Yeah, animals are beautiful. I've got this thing for animals now. If I see any animal getting hurt or whatever, I just can't handle it. I'm just really sensitive to them. I've always been sensitive, but not like now. Okay, Hannah Snyder, hi. I'm trying something new as a career move, and I'm going to buy the program this week. Do you see it paying off by not January 2025, lovey? Absolutely not. I feel like that's going to be around June, July, Hannah. But keep going, lovey. Don't stop in the middle. So June 25, that's paid off. Because I feel like you're going to have a couple more things that you need to add to this. So it's definitely going to be paid off around the June or July. But take your time, because I do feel like this is going to be great for you. Natalie Sharon says, yeah, I'm an ex-veterinary nurse, and honestly, I feel blessed to hear someone loving their dog for so long, 15 years. What a blessing. That's beautiful, Natalie. See, guys, exactly right. You know, if your pet, they can't help, you know, they can't talk. Well, they try. Well, that Ruby Doberman was talking. But it's just beautiful. Yes, I just saw your message there, Anne. I've stopped writing it 15 times there. I was just trying to get to you. I met a very nice man that really liked me, but for some reason they are afraid of their employers or co-workers, etc., and prefer to stay friends. There is always some barrier for us. There is always some barriers for us. Why is this happening to me? Because it's not the right person, Lovey, because a herd of wild elephants, you know, a herd of wild animals could not stop a man or a relationship from being together. So 100,000% this bloke is sitting on the fence, and I don't believe that rubbish. I want to call it rubbish. I don't believe that. Might be a nice person, but I don't think that he's the one for you, Lovey. So, and if he's pushing back, then you need to push back as well. You need to stop reading too much into it and just pull back yourself, because I feel like he's just trying to let you down easy, Lovey. Okay. As much as you want to hear more, I don't say what I want, what people want me to hear. I say what I get from spirit. It's black and white for me. I'm not going to paint pretty pictures for you and lie to you and tell you something fraudulently or fake or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's, you know, yeah. But let's keep going. You've got more opportunities coming up anyway, Anne, so don't put all your eggs in one basket, Lovey. I feel like this is going to be amazing for you coming up in the future. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket here. That's what I'm hearing, real big, loud and clear. Yes. And I'm going to write this down. Don't put eggs in basket. We've got the love. You deserve so much better, honestly. If someone doesn't want you, Lovey, you need to move on, because you want the relationship. We know that you want the relationship. You need to have that nurturing, but this person's not there. Not here, not anywhere. I'm sorry to say that. So, Ellie, are pit bulls or American bullies banned in Australia? They used to be, didn't they?
Pitties are banned and bullies are restricted. Have restrictions.
Yeah, pit bulls. My aunt, I know my auntie had a pit bull years and years ago.
The issue with pit bulls is the American staffies get
a bad name.
The pit bulls get a bad name because people can't identify the
differences. Of course, yeah. There you go. My auntie had a pit bull, and it was the best dog ever. He used to love us.
They're big babies. Yeah,
there's just like a Suki Lala. It was just beautiful. So it's just, I just think it's the way people bring them up. Like, you know, like there's a lady that I follow on Facebook. She found a little tiny little animal. It was only like, you know, this tiny little thing, like so big. And she found it and she picked it up. It was just before it started snowing, and this is overseas. And she nurtured it, fed it. And guess what it is? It's a Black Panther. I just love that. And she's got a big Rottweiler with a Black Panther. So that Black Panther would kill in the wild if it was non-domesticated. But, you know, there's your answer, guys. So if she can raise a very, very calm and happy and domesticated Black Panther, and it's huge, it climbs trees, it does everything. It plays with the Rottweiler most of the time, but if she can raise something like that, then for sure. Then, you know, people raising any animal, you know, even like Labradors, if they're raised, and I'm not a vet, right? But if they're raised up, you know, to bite people, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to bite someone, aren't they? There you go. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
There's a big chunky validation.
Okay.
So Hannah Snyder said, "Thank you for your reassurance. 6 months isn't bad. Wanted to tell you that I have taken your advice a lot over the last few years.
Oh, wow.
You're amazing, and I needed an answer from my angels, and you weren't available at the moment. So I asked for either blue feathers to answer yes and red feathers for no."
Oh, that's cool.
Out of the blue, no pun intended, more than 20 bluebirds came.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
And flying up and down. Then I went somewhere the other day, and another blue feather was on the inside of my truck door. Love what you're teaching.
Oh, wow. Go figure. See, this is what I mean. Now, if that is not spirit talking to you, I don't know what it is then, Hannah. Like, that's just amazing. I love that. How cool is that? It's just amazing. That's how it works. So if you want something, like, this is going back, and I'm taking this, Hannah, from when I use the analogy of the Tamworth, and I talk about Tamworth. If someone wants to move to Tamworth, like suburb, for example, this is just an example, and they say they want 3 messages to test their spirit, to see if spirit or the angels or whoever it is on beyond the subconscious mind, whoever it is listening out there, if they want something, then it will be delivered. Then you ask your spirit and your angels, and you say, okay, give me 3 answers to, give me 3 signs or answers, or whatever you want to call it, signs mainly, to say that yes, to move to Tamworth. Okay, so a couple of days later, they might see, the driving down the street, and then all of a sudden the Tamworth truck removalist drives straight past, and that's your first answer. But you give it a timeline as well. You give it a timeline saying, okay, within the next 10 days, you need to give me 3 answers that I should move to Tamworth, and then that'll be your first answer. Then the next couple of days later, you might see on the news Tamworth Musical Festival, and you go, wow, that's my second one. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that's 2. And then a couple of days after that, again, before the 10 days is up, you might see another sign where you'll go to the news agents, and on the front of the newspaper or something like that, you'll look down, and there's a write-up on it about the Tamworth Musical Festival. So there's your answer as well, guys. So this is part of the manifesting, and that's what you've done there, Hannah. So amazing work, well done. So I feel like part of it's actually been like you manifesting exactly what you want, and you've got it, and I love it. Thank you for sharing that. She says, yeah, that's so cool. Natalie Sherwin says, I have a foster rescue staffy pup. He has been abused and hurt, with scars to show the abuse, but he's so loving and social with other dogs. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's just the way you bring them up. And then John Carter, good evening. It's not the breed, it's the deed. Yeah. True, probably. Very true. Yes. I really have no idea. Okay, so Haley Townsend, do you think my chronic back pain will ever get cured? I really have no idea what's going on. Try to pray to God, nothing happens. So Haley Townsend, 90% of the time, people are deficient in their vitamin Ds and their D3 especially, which comes with your vitamin D. So top up your vitamin D, my dear, because I feel like that's low, and they're just showing me low as well. But functional medicine doctors are amazing, so they will look at all that stuff for you, or your missing trace minerals, I should say. Definitely the Ds, and also look at chronic back pain can also come from weak glute medius and glute minimus muscles, 100%, because that's what I used to teach. Still qualified to teach that, but yes, that's what we used to teach when we used to teach our courses, 76 topics, units I used to teach. And so the glute minimus, glute medius muscles in the butt are weak, lovey. You need to fire them up so that they can actually start stabilizing your hips, and that's what they're there for, is to stabilize the hips. But every other muscle around them, because they're so lazy, is trying to do all the work. And that's why you get chronic back pain, because people are weak in their glutes, their butts. And I'll leave that there. But any other validations there, Miss Ellie? All right, we might do Dust Spirit. Sorry. Okay. Oh, wow. Natalie Monroe. Hey, Lesley, Spirit and Ellie. Good day from Alabama. Love Oops, my screen. Love starting my Sunday with you all. She said it's 4:15 a.m. there. Would love a general reading if possible, or anything about my grandfather. He's been steadily declining recently. Thank you all for everything you do for us. Yes, Lovey. So Natalie. So I do, for some reason, Natalie, I feel quite unwell in the stomach here. Oh, I feel like this man has actually had issues with the gut flora or something not right with like bringing up or what do they call it, reflux. And this has got the anxiety up with your grandfather as well, but the reflux is definitely there. Now, has he become really skinny? Is he a tall man and really skinny? And really skinny, like I don't know why, I'm just seeing a really tall elderly man that's skinny, like walking stick and decrepit, like really decrepit. That's what I'm seeing. And I know that you've said that he's been steadily declining, but I see this man like really. It's like when he walks, it's like a skeleton, like everything just cracks and his bones are cracking. I just feel like this man doesn't have enough meat on him, or flesh on him. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling that. Well, they might be showing that to describe how he's feeling. That's what I'm getting. But yes, and I'm also getting like itchy right down the side of my left side of my neck as well. So the left side of the neck, I'm all itchy. I don't know if there's something there, or that you get sensations there, or you get something like feel like something's touching your neck or around your neck here. I'm really uncomfortable with this now. So what has been there annoying you? Because I feel like I've just got to keep rubbing it. It's definitely neck itchy and uncomfortable. Or is that him? I'm also getting 18 around you, 9 in September. And does he have issues swallowing as well? Because I just tried to swallow my saliva, but I feel like it just came back up. I don't know what's going on with the neck part here and into the chest. Definitely the reflux is making him feel unwell. And this is like, if he's having medication on empty stomachs, that's what I just heard. This is going to make him feel really unwell. So I don't know, I just keep hearing neglect in here. And it's not you, I know it's not you, but I just feel neglect. Something's not right. Okay, I just feel something's not right. I feel like he's been having like medication on empty stomach, because I see the lining of the stomach. It's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, and I'm getting all really like a lot of uncomfortable pains all over me. Another one for vitamin D. He needs the vitamin D top up 100%. You'll feel so much better. A lot of people are so deficient in vitamin D. It's incredible, especially what they're doing with the weather modification stuff and whatever else. But anyway, we'll leave that there. But yes, look forward to Christmas time. It's going to be really nice. But yes, the ducks are all lining up, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Yeah. So Haley Townsend said, yes, I was deficient, but I got tested and fixed it, but maybe I need to continue. 100%,
lovey. So the vitamin D, you need to have 4,000 to 5,000 IUs a day, international units a day. So if you've fixed it and topped it up and then you've let it go again, it's definitely going to come back. That you're deficient, lovey. So we all need to keep it topped up. The best way to work out if your vitamin D is low, you'll get pain in your joints. You get pain everywhere. That's how I work it out with myself. But functional medicine doctors are the best, so 100% go there. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep, so Natalie Crowder said, that could be my dad. He's already passed. My grandfather is very hunched over now. Bones cracking makes sense. He's on dialysis and is very weak. Neck has to be him. That could have been my dad. He
thyroid cancer. Yeah.
But I will check that for my grandfather. He and his wife live alone. He is vitamin D deficient.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. There's another one there as well. Oh, my screen. We're trying to get this. I don't know what happens in here sometimes. I'll tell you what. Trying to see the one. Can you see that one there where it says Kylie replied to Kylie
Leslie said
about the Celtic salt, in regards to the Celtic salt?
Leslie said that it has to be added to water.
That's right.
Of the morning.
No, you can do it in the morning or night. So the Celtic salt I take at night because it helps you sleep. But a lot of people, if you're salt deficient or you want the essential minerals, you can take it in the morning and the night. Doesn't hurt you. It's pure natural salt and it's amazing. And I've been doing it for a long time. But yeah, check with your functional medicine doctors, guys, just to cover yourselves. Where else are we up to here? Yes, a quarter of a teaspoon to your meal twice a day, 100% Carly Patterson. Yeah. You can, doesn't matter with Celtic salt. It's not going to hurt you guys. I've never known of anyone to pass from, high blood pressure or high cholesterol either. But I'll leave that there. Anyway, we'll call it a night here, Ellie, and we'll see you back, guys, tomorrow night from 8 till 10. We're here every week from 8 till 10, Sundays and Mondays, and you're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM, and see you tomorrow night. Bye, guys.
Difference is the music.
SWR 99.9.